Good day, honorable members. I've been trying to check my
Recording in progress.
Honorable members, really Dumedisa, and really appreciate your response to the short indication of approval of our today's meeting. As I welcome you, honorable members, let me really appreciate that you took time out of constituency work to attend this meeting. You will realize that you are at a point where, as the committee, we need to make application before we can convene, and as and when it was approved early yesterday, we issued an indication or invitation to today's meeting. Let me check with the support staff if we are correct to continue the meeting.
Morning, Chair. We do have a quorum to start the meeting.
I didn't hear that.
Chair, we do have the quorum to start.
All right, thanks, Mpolisi. And having established the quorum, can we then deal with apologies? If you can also flag our draft agenda for this meeting.
Chairperson, there are no apologies that were sent to us as of now.
No apologies at this point. Honorable members, that is the draft agenda for today's meeting. Can I have a mover for adoption of this agenda?
Chair,
Honorable Mzana.
Okay.
Yes, greetings, Chair and colleagues. I hear and move for adoption.
Thanks, Honorable Mlenzana. Honorable Zeke.
Thank you very much, Chair, and greetings to your good self and all the colleagues present. I support the adoption of the agenda. Thanks.
Thanks, honorable members. The agenda has been duly adopted, and then we didn't want to, hence I did just come. Let's then go to item 4 on this agenda. That is consideration of the draft minutes of the 22nd February 2024 and those of 25 March 2024. Secretariat. That is page 1. Page 2 starts with item 5. Honorable members would have received the package that included these minutes. That was page 2. Let's go to page 3. Closure at 14:27. Do we have matters arising out of these minutes?
Chair, the matter that would be rising is the matter referring to the speaker, which is item 5 on the agenda, Chair. So there are no matters arising except that one, Chair.
All right, thanks, Dr. Ngaleka. We will deal with that matter as and when we get to the item. The next set of minutes.
Apologies, Chair. We must first adopt those minutes.
Oh, by the way. Yeah, now we want to go to the campaign trail. Honorable members, I see the hand of Honorable Kaba.
Chair, thanks. Indeed, we received the Chair, thank you, Chair.
Honorable Klaba was not audible enough, but I guess he's moving for adoption of this minutes. Any
Yes, that's
seconder?
correct, Chair. That's correct.
Thank you, Honorable Klaba. Any seconder that we adopt the set of the minutes of the 22nd February? Honorable Tseke?
I second, Chair. Thank you so much.
Thank you, honorable members. The minutes are duly adopted. Let's go to the second set. The minutes of the 25th March 2024, page 1, that's your attendance register. Item 2, that consideration of the draft report. Let's move. We are on page 2. Page 3. Right, the meeting closed at 9:18. Any matters arising out of the minutes of the 25 March 2024?
There are no matters arising, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you. Can I then have a mover for adoption of this set of minutes? Honorable Mlenzana?
Yes, Mlenzana moves. Eh?
Thanks, Honorable Mlenzana. Moves that we adopt the minutes of the 25 March as true reflection of the business that transpired. Any seconder? Honorable Klaba?
Honorable Klaba, second, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Klaba. Honorable members, the minutes of the 25 March 2024 has been duly adopted. Can we then move to the next item on the agenda? Honorable Klaba, you can lower your hand. We are now at item 6, that is update on Chief Whip of the Opposition's complaint against the former Speaker of the National Assembly. Honorable members, as we indicated earlier on the minutes of the 22nd February 2024, this committee agreed that the acting chairperson write a letter to the former speaker on that complaint that was received by this committee. Can I then allow the legal team to take us, honorable members, on the processes that we followed since that resolution up to date?
Chair, I'll ask my colleague, Mr. Tejano, to brief the committee.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chairperson, and to the honorable members. I'm not sure whether I'm audible, Chairperson.
Just come closer to your mic.
Let me just increase.
You are audible, but it's like you are far from your mic.
Okay. Can you hear me now, Chairperson?
Audible, thanks.
Okay, thanks, Chairperson. Chairperson, I won't repeat what you've just said. Safe to say that this meeting takes place in the context of the person, which is the former speaker, against whom the complaint was lodged, having resigned both as speaker and member of the National Assembly. Chairperson, if you look at Rule 2141, it says that the committee must consider any matter referred to it by the speaker relating to contempt of parliament or misconduct by a member. And so I want to underscore by a member. Now, if you look at the definition section of the rules of the National Assembly, a member is defined as a member means a member of the assembly. Now, if you look at the long title of the Powers, Privileges and Immunities of Parliament in Provincial Legislators Act number 4 of 2004, the long title reads as follows: to define and declare certain powers, privileges and immunities of Parliament, provincial legislatures, members of the National Assembly, delegates to the NCOP and members of provincial legislatures, and to provide for incidental matters. Now, Chair, if you look at the definition section of member in terms of people, which is the powers, privileges and immunities of Parliament and Provincial Legislators Act, member means a member of the National Assembly. Now, Chairperson, the committee's jurisdiction is limited to members of the National Assembly. The former Speaker resigned as both the Speaker and member of the Assembly on Wednesday, 3 April 2024, and thus the committee no longer has jurisdiction over her. This committee, Chairperson, lacks the authority in law to hold her before it because she is no longer a member of the Assembly. Chairperson, I won't take it further than that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ntate Techana. Honorable members, that is the brief that you have. Can I open the platform for members? Honorable Lottred.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. And also thank you for the opinion given by Legal Services. Chairperson, I do have this question, however, that if one reads through Advocate Pilley's opinion or reply, it is very clear that there was prima facie grounds for this committee to proceed. Now, I do understand that our jurisdiction is perhaps confined to dealing with members. However, we do have a situation now that we are aware that Parliament, the National Assembly, has this led in terms of the salary of the STP. So we are aware of that. And if one reads the Powers and Privileges Act, it protects members. And we are members of the National Assembly. And we took a decision on an appointment based on inaccurate, incomplete information. So that has created a precedent. So I would just ask Legal Services if they could answer now or perhaps give this committee an opinion as to what the process is if this committee is aware of prima facie grounds for it having been misled to take a specific kind of decision which has ramifications because of the precedent it sets, and whether this committee or any other committee then could act upon that, because we cannot just accept that the whole matter is now moot. The mischief that was caused is still there, and it has to be cured. Thank you.
Honorable Lottred. Honorable Mlenzana.
Greetings once more, Chairperson and colleagues. Let me start by welcoming this update, which goes with a bit of legal advice. Chair, if you can bear with me, if either Mr. Techane or Ngaleka could, whilst I am still on the platform, slowly read for me the name of this committee in a very slow manner. You just read what is the name of this committee. I will then take it further, Chair, whilst I'm holding.
All right, whilst we're there, legal.
Powers and Privileges Committee. Is the Powers and Privileges Committee, Chairperson?
No. I want you to read the full name. in a very slow manner so that we can capture up to the level which talks about members.
We lost you, Honorable
the-
Mlenzana.
It is
Up to where?
It is the Committee on Powers and Privileges and Amenities of what? There is something there. It doesn't just add. Whilst you are looking at it, because I would like, Chairperson, that this be reflected. It's adding to what Mr. Tejana said. Ours for now is a lost kind of an arrangement. We are now unable, that's my view, to go any further. Because correctly, as it has been said, we are only dealing with a person or persons called members of parliament. Be it that they are members of parliament through the fact that they are delegates to the NCOP or members of the National Assembly, but they are members. So immediately, somebody ceases to be a member. We are then unable to go any further. The matter stays mute. However, I'm putting now, however, Chairperson, deliberate. Nobody would close out any other person who thinks of taking the matter to any other level, but outside the jurisdiction of this particular committee.
Honorable
I'm not-
Mlenzana.
Yes.
Honorable Mlenzana, if possible, the request that as and when member speaks, can you please switch on your videos unless you have challenges? It's a request that I just received, that they request that they see members of this committee.
No. There is. Let me see. Let me check quickly. Yeah, I
Yes,
think I've
there you
managed. I think I've
Yes.
managed to crop my face such that I appear as such. I was
All
still
right.
saying, Chair, there is nothing stopping any person or anybody from taking the matter up to whatever level as a juristic person outside the parameters of this committee. Now, when I'm about now to land, the same would apply, though I am not actually answering for the legal team. However, as Dr. Lawton is raising that there could be an advice, I feel that that still is open, but outside this arrangement, that could be bilaterals, one-on-one or whatever outside, but that wouldn't be brought back to this particular committee. Thanks, Chairperson. That's my view.
Thanks, Honorable Mlenzana. Honorable. Honorable Dlakude.
Thank you very much, Honorable Acting Chairperson. Greetings to yourselves and my colleagues on the platform and everyone else. Honorable Chairperson, thanks for this opportunity. I just want to support the legal opinion given by Advocate Tejana in this regard, and also to agree with the Honorable Mlenzana that we can no longer deal with this matter as this committee because the speaker has resigned as both as the speaker and also as a member of parliament. So it's no longer in our hands. Ours is just to close this matter and leave it there. It's no longer in our jurisdiction, so it will be wrong of us to get into the merits of something that we don't know. Remember, even if there is an opinion that was saying that there is a case to answer or what, but that doesn't give us that opportunity to dwell into the matter as of now, because it doesn't belong here anymore. The former speaker has resigned both as a member and also as the speaker. So we can no longer deal with this matter. Let's close it there. We cannot get into the merits or demerits of it, whether let me just say, it doesn't belong to us anymore. Let's leave it there, because even if we try to get into the merits, we will deal with some rumors here because we don't know exactly what happened, what led to what happened. So let's leave it there, honorable members. Let's not be tempted to get into something that doesn't belong to us. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Honorable Gapude. Honorable Xaba,
Yeah, Chair, I don't know, am I audible?
you are 100%.
Okay, my apologies about the camera. I'm trying to navigate through and having challenges. So I think Honorable Mlenzana had properly explained, as Honorable Zakuta had also came through to support. I think we are that committee wherein we are also dealing with members. And the incumbent by the previous Honorable Speaker as a name, previous, so is no longer here. So I think the committee has no jurisdiction, and I want to acknowledge the remarks or the opinion as given by the legal team. I think we are properly guided, and I raise my weight and my hand and self as a member in support of what Honorable Mlenzana and Honorable Zakute had just alluded. Thank you, Chair.
Thanks, Honorable Xaba. Honorable members, those were the only hands that I have. The legal team, Dr. Lutrid, had a question. Can I give you an opportunity on that?
Thank you.
Lower your hand. Ntate Xaba, lower the hand.
Thank you,
Sorry.
Chairperson.
Yeah.
Okay. No, all I wanted to say, Chairperson, is that the prima facie memo of the initiator, Chairperson, does not make any findings against the speaker. And of course, there's a reason for that, because no investigation had been conducted yet. So the initiator didn't make any findings. And of course, Chairperson, I think the point we're raising is that this committee, we limit ourselves to the jurisdiction, Chairperson, of this committee. And I think as Honorable Mlenzana has said, that it doesn't mean, Chairperson, that nothing can be done outside of this committee. But I'm just saying, for purpose of this committee, Chairperson, the fact of the matter is that the initiator has simply said that she is of the view that the former speaker has a case to answer. But you will recall that in terms of Section 12, subsection 3 of the Powers and Privileges Act, an investigation still had to be made and a finding had to be made by the committee. but we didn't even reach that stage, Chairperson, and then the former speaker resigned. And of course, the net effect of that is that, Chairperson, the committee doesn't have jurisdiction because the former speaker is no longer a member of the assembly. Chairperson, I just want to remind the committee that even on previous incidents, like for instance, the one we dealt with recently regarding the incident of the 9th and 10th June 2022, Honorable Tafeni, Chairperson, the committee didn't pursue her. So that's a precedent, Chairperson, I'm pointing out. And the reason was simple, was that at the time when the committee pressed charges against the affected members, she was no longer a member of the National Assembly. So, Chairperson, there's precedent already. Chairperson, I won't take it further than that. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ntate Tachana. Honorable members, I think with the recent agreement that as this committee, we derive our mandate, as it has been indicated, from the powers, privileges, and immunities of Parliament and Provincial Legislatures Act 4 of 2004. And it has been indicated that the affected member here has resigned both as the Speaker and the Member of Parliament. And hence we are agreeing to rest this matter here. We don't have jurisdiction over it anymore. And I think, honorable members, that's how this committee will conclude on this matter. And I would want also to appreciate the space that you gave me as the acting chairperson to deal with this matter, and you would have received the process that I was following together with the legal team on this matter. And we are where we are. Let's put this matter to rest. We don't have jurisdiction, honorable members, as you have alluded to, so that this matter is laid to rest. And the legal team is saying outside this committee, there could be other avenues to follow it up, but ours, we are limited only to members of provincial legislatures and parliament according to the Act. So it brings us to the end of this item on the complaint that was raised by the honorable member, the Chief Whip of the DA, and it was referred to this committee. That would bring us to the end of today's meeting. And let me take the opportunity, honorable members, to thank you and also allowing me to chair as an acting chair of this committee. I have checked, and this was the only item that was left for us on this program for this term. I would want to really appreciate your cooperation, and we have really tried our best to deal with the matters that were brought before us. And myself, I have learned a lot out of this, and wish everybody a success in the next term as we continue to campaign on our different political homes. Let's go back to the ground and make sure that we represent our people well. Thank you, honorable members. This meeting stands adjourned.